through there and found the path. You know, it's like trying to think how you can escape after you get some pictures. Yes. Yeah. He's trying to figure out a way to smile. How do you get over that? Because they are going through that. You can't go up there because you're in the shop. So you could run the back door.
our graduates and their families. I'm Nancy Schreiber, Provost and Vice President of Academic Affairs, and on behalf of the entire Salve Regina community, I extend a very warm welcome to all, and especially a heartfelt congratulations to our class of 2025. Please remain standing and join us in singing the national anthem, which will be led by our a cappella group, Mixtapes.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Reverend Raymond Malm, University Chaplain, will offer the invocation. We ask that you remain standing until after the singing of the university hymn, Salve Regina, Hail Holy Queen. The words to the hymn are found on the inside back cover of the commencement program. We will be led by the class of 2025 members of Pitches with Attitude.
Look at you all. You all seem so happy and all beaming today. On this great day, we celebrate all of you, your brilliance, your work, difficulties and successes. Watching you as the graduating class of 2025, processing through the gates of Oka Court, filled with hope, dreams, and thoughts of challenges to come. Just watching you process, I took great pride in your success. From the gospel of today, Jesus said, I give you a new commandment. Love one another as I have loved you. You should also love one another. This is how they will know that you are my disciples. What's different? We've heard so many times to love one another. But in this gospel, Jesus tells us, love one another just as I have loved you. A love that's unconditional. Years ago, each of you accepted an invitation to learn in your chosen field or profession. You chose to explore deeper in search of more knowledge, sharper skills, and deeper understanding. Think about your past years at Salve Regina. Imagine all you have been through: success, joy, growth, and commitment. There were difficult times, questions along the way, but your voice and your brilliance shines through. Continue to let your lives speak. You have a wonderful, powerful vision of mercy In the words of Catherine Macaulay, foundress of the Sisters of Mercy, we should be shining lamps, giving light to all around us. May your light also be brilliant. Be brilliant as today, as I look on you and see your happiness, and I see your light. May your light always be brilliant. May you share your light with all around you. May your lives always be founded on hope, justice, love, and mercy. Do not leave behind the mercy tradition that has been part of your formation these past years. Speak a language of peace, love, openness, inclusion, understanding, tolerance. In the faith tradition that speaks best to you, I invite you to bow your head in prayer. Creator of all, bless and approve our offering here today, the degrees that we've earned as proof of our work, the fruits of our long academic, physical, and spiritual labors. In the days and months and years ahead, grant that we may come to know more clearly the purpose that our labors, our learning, our degrees will play in your divine plan to your greater glory. In your name we pray that God's blessing will come upon all gathered here today. May God hold you in the palm of God's hand. Amen.
Please be seated. Dr. Kelly Armstrong, President of Salve Regina University, the Board of Trustees, elected officials, Sister Therese Antone, our Chancellor, administrators, faculty, alumni, and especially today, degree candidates, relatives, friends, and distinguished guests. We welcome you to our 75th commencement exercises. Today, we honor the university's commitment to lifelong learning by celebrating not only the achievements of traditional undergraduates, but also the perseverance of those undergraduate students who have returned to academe, often while pursuing careers and raising families. Finally, as is our tradition, we also welcome and honor the alumni of the 50th anniversary class, the class of 1975. Mayor Charles Holder will now offer greetings from the city of Newport.
Good morning, everyone. I'd like to thank President Armstrong and the administration here at Salve Regina for the opportunity to speak to you today. I promise I won't take too long, because I know this will be a long day for you all. But I do want to say congratulations from the city, but more importantly, I want to say thank you. And I want to say thank you because you've become a part of the fabric that makes Newport the city that it is. Whether you've worked in restaurants, retail shops, you've done some community work, babysat for many of the families in town, you know, everything that you've done, and to choose Newport and to choose Salve Regina to continue your education has made an indelible impact on all of us. The bond share between Salve and Newport needs to continue to grow and flourish as we try to be stronger community partners with each other. I hope that you will look back in your time here and think of Newport as a second home. And I want to thank you again for all you have done. Congratulations and carpe diem. Thank you.
Senator Jack Reed will now bring greetings from the United States Senate.
President Armstrong, Sister Therese, Father Mom, my colleagues in government, Mayor Holder, Governor McKee, I want to point out something first. Between the mayor and I, you're getting the long and the short of it, so we're covering the whole spectrum. I am just delighted to be here and simply say, congratulations, class of 2025. Bravo. Now, before you throw your caps up in the air and do all sorts of other things, be sure to remember those who helped you get to this point. Your family, friends, the faculty and staff at Salve, those who believed in you, who sustained you, and helped you reach this glorious moment. And I'm also pleased to join with you in recognizing the extraordinary individuals receiving honorary degrees today. Cody Keenan, who wrote for President Obama, helping him inspire the American people. Tiziana Deering, a trusted voice out in WBRU, and the first woman to lead the Catholic Charities for the Archdiocese of Boston. And Kasim Yan, who works every day to support Rhode Island's veterans and their families. Like these extraordinary individuals, I know you will carry forward the spirit and values of Salve Regina University, turning them into action and making the world a much better place. For Salve Regina University does not only prepare you for success, it prepares you for service in the great tradition of the Sisters of Mercy. Today, we are at a moment where we all must rekindle our role as citizens who enjoy rights, but also must shoulder responsibilities. Democracy thrives when we all are involved, when knowledge supplants ignorance, when we appreciate the humanity of all people, and when we seek unity, not division. Generations have sacrificed to preserve the best of who we are as Americans. We cannot do any less than those who went before. Each of you, individually and collectively as the class of 2025, will forge your own path towards that vision. Each of you will help us move forward. We need your skill, your knowledge, talent, and innovation. We need your bold perspective and willingness to make positive change. So, go forth and do great and just and merciful things. Go 2025.
Governor Daniel McKee will now bring greetings from the state of Rhode Island.
Good morning, everyone, and hello to all our Seahawks in front of us here today, right? It's great to be here, and President Armstrong, I just, first of all, I want to thank you for, connecting in with Rhode Island the way you have in our Rhode Island 2030 plan, our efforts to really raise academic outcomes for all the young people in the state, raise our incomes, and making sure we're healthy enough to enjoy living in this great state, whether you're visiting as students or whether you stay here. So, President, thank you so much for your leadership. And I'm happy to be here with those who are being honored today. And I just walked in with Jenna Martin, and she did a great job letting me know everything that's happened over the last several years here at Salve for the students. You got a great representative there that's going to be speaking shortly. But I just share with you that we all have our mentors. And many of the students sitting in front of me here, the graduates, have their mentors as well. And many of them are sitting in the audience supporting you. So as Senator Reed said, we have to understand that we're here because there's people who helped us get to the places that we are at the moment and where we're headed to. So my dad was my mentor in many ways, and his friends, and he always shared some information with young people. He was a founder of our boys club in our town of Cumberland. We have connections here with Cumberland and Salve, by the way. Did I mention that my son Matt and Laura got married at the chapel here, right on campus, just a few years ago, and now we have our first granddaughter, and so Salve and our family are certainly connected. But our efforts with young people in our family extends around the state and quite frankly, even beyond that. But my dad said, remember that no matter what you strive for, if you have the desire, the ambition, and confidence, your chances of success are tremendous. Success isn't something that is guaranteed to you. And sometimes, in spite of everything you do, victory won't always be yours. But if you try and try and try again, you'll never have to be ashamed. You can always hold your head up high because you know you did your best. Success is there for you. All you have to do is earn it. Let me repeat that. Success is there for you. All you have to do is earn it. And the graduates, you've earned the spot today with the work that you've and your accomplishments over the last few years. So enjoy this day. Enjoy the moment. You've earned it. And in the end, do your best. And doing your best is hard work, as we all know. And only you know if you are done your best. So congratulations to the class of 2025. And I am happy to be here as governor to express our, on behalf of the people that live in our state, the congratulations to you as students, the staff that's here, the teachers, the administration, and most of all, to your families and your friends that are here today to support you. Congratulations, class of 2025.
The valedictorian is the member of the graduating class with the highest cumulative grade point average at the end of his or her 7th semester. This year's graduating class valedictorian is Jenna Martin. I now invite Jenna Martin to address the Salve Regina University's class of 2025.
Thank you, Dr. Schreiber, and good morning, esteemed faculty, proud families, honored guests, and of course, the class of 2025. As Dr. Schreiber mentioned, my name is Jenna Martin, and I'm deeply honored to have the opportunity to share a few words with you on this monumental day. At the risk of sounding like a broken record, today truly is the culmination of years of hard work and dedication. And while phrases like hard work pays off may be repeated often on a day like today, I hope you really take a moment to soak it in. I am impressed that we've all made it this far, considering the unfairly gorgeous ocean views that constantly surround and sometimes distract us. You can always overhear touring parents say to their kid while peeking into a classroom window, "How will you ever pay attention with a view like that?" And the answer? We didn't. Not at first, but eventually we did. While I have the chance, I want to extend a thank you to the people who have made this entire journey possible. To my family, who have been the most devoted and unrelenting cheerleaders these past 4 years. I truly mean it when I say I would not be standing before you today without your boundless love, support, and belief in me. I remember receiving emails about Salve's Accepted Students events and begging my dad to drive me to every single one. Eventually, he said, "You know, every time Salve emails you doesn't mean you have to make the 2-hour drive to campus." And yet, we always did. So thank you to my family for always going the extra mile, in some cases, quite literally. Along with my family's support, I've been fortunate to have mentors at Salve who have left a lasting impact. I am forever grateful for your guidance, your patience, and for believing in me. It has made all the difference, and I appreciate the time and energy you've invested in me. And I know that same love and support is sitting all around us today, in proud parents, siblings, friends, grandparents, and our incredible Salve faculty. So I encourage you all to take a moment to look around and recognize the people who have helped you get here. When I toured Salve for the last time, I brought my sister with me. We both remembered our tour guide mentioning a local legend about the back terrace of Ochre Court, our beautiful admissions building on campus, being modeled after the bow of a ship. The story, or myth maybe, depending on who you ask, goes that Ogden Golet, who commissioned Ochre Court, did not share the same affinity for travel, or more specifically, the open ocean, that his seafaring wife did. So, as a gift to her, he designed the upper garden to have a curved railing that resembled the bow of a ship. This way, she could stand at the railing, look out at the ocean, and imagine she was at sea whenever she felt that familiar pull of wanderlust. Now, how much truth there is to this heartfelt story remains a little mysterious, but the message and architectural beauty of it is undeniable. And the more I thought about it, the more I realized it mirrors so much of what our time at Salve has been about. First, that no matter where we came from, Salve somehow felt like home. Just as Golet handcrafted Ochre Court to be both a metaphorical and physical home for his wife, Salve did the same for us. Whether it was the professors who knew us each by name, or the classmates who became lifelong friends, that connection truly is what sets Salve apart. And when we weren't in the classroom, we were soaking up every moment that Newport had to offer. From sharing mudslides at O'Brien's to watching surfers at Second Beach, there is no doubt we've made the absolute most of our time in this beautiful town, surrounded by equally beautiful people. And second, the story also reminded me that motion does not always mean progress. Often, growth is found in the quiet, still moments, in the steady pursuit of our dreams, or in friendships that grew slowly over coffee runs and study sessions. The back terrace of Ochre Court may resemble the bow of a ship poised for voyage, but it stands still overlooking the open ocean. A reminder that the greatest journeys do not begin with staggering motion, but with a moment of stillness. It remains grounded, yet carries a spirit of exploration, much like how our lives are not defined by how quickly we move, but by the endless voyage of growth and opportunity that lies ahead of each of us. And sometimes change is not a sudden leap, but a gradual shift, the kind of progress we build step by step through late nights spent in McKillop Library or reflective sunsets on Ocean Drive that have led us each to this moment. And speaking for many of us, leaving this behind will be the hardest part. Moving on from who we are in this time and place will be a challenge, mostly because, as cliche as it is, Salve didn't just give us an education, it gave us a second home. And we've been so fortunate to spend these formative years of our lives in such a gorgeous and welcoming community. All of this to say, one of the greatest lessons I'm leaving Salve with is this: staying grounded in our community, in our compassion, and in our calling is what best prepares us to one day set sail. As Mitch Albom once wrote, every ending is also a beginning. We just don't know it at the time. But I believe today is one of those rare moments where we do know this ending is certain to be a beginning. While today may mark the ending of our time here together at Salve, it also commences the beginning of a future we've been building for the past 4 years. Whether that means starting grad school, beginning your career, or just figuring things out one day at a time, Salve has prepared us for whatever comes next. For many of us, it's the beginning of new paths, new challenges, and new dreams. It's the next chapter of our lives, filled with excitement and uncertainty in equal measure. But this is just the beginning. Now let's go make the world a little more harmonious, a little more just, and a whole lot more merciful. Congratulations, Salve Regina, class of 2025.
Thank you, Jenna. That was beautiful. Class of 2025, as we celebrate your graduation from Salve Regina University today, we charge you to go forward from this community to live our mission by seeking wisdom and promoting universal justice. Ms. Cheryl Merzowski, Chair of the Board of Trustees of Salve Regina University, will now confer the honorary degrees.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of the University, I confer this year's honorary degrees to Dr. Armstrong.
I believe the pitches with attitude are here. Are you ready? Are we ready to sing? Wonderful. We're going to return to the part of our program at the beginning and hear Hail Holy Queen before we confer our honorary degrees. Take it away, pitches.
Heaven
mater, mater intemerata, sanctus, sanctus Dominus, Virgo spice mater spice, sanctus, sanctus Dominus, Alleluia. Our life, our sweetness here below, oh Maria, our hope and sorrow and woe, oh Maria, triumphal ye cherubim, sing with us ye seraphim, heaven and earth resound the hymn, Salve, 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 Regina, Salve, Regina, Salve, Regina.
Oh, I am such a fangirl. You are wonderful. Thank you so much. So we will now confer the honorary degrees. And can I ask Tiziana Deering to come up? Wonderful. My dear. Tiziana Deering, your extraordinary career is highlighted by an unwavering compassion and a commitment to uplifting the lives of others, reflecting the mercy-inspired values of Catherine McCauley and the enduring vision of the Sisters of Mercy. You have worked with purpose across industries to create better communities. As CEO for Boston's Rising's anti-poverty initiatives and the first female president for the Archdiocese of Boston's Catholic Charities, your work has impacted many thousands of people for whom a helping hand makes an enormous difference. You also have shaped the next generation of advocates as an educator for Boston College's School of Social Work, where your research and expertise in social innovation and leadership provided opportunities for students to explore critical issues of our time and seek sustainable solutions. Currently serving as the host of WBUR's Morning Edition, you bring journalistic integrity, curiosity, and insight to the listeners who tune in every day. In recognition for your service and dedication, you have been awarded numerous accolades, including the Catholic Charities Boston Compassion and Justice Award, Boston College's Service to the School and Teaching and Technology Awards, a Pinnacle Award from the Greater Boston Chamber of Commerce, Boston Business Journal's 40 Under 40 Award, and more. For your dedication to service, education, and community, Salve Regina University hereby confers upon you, Tiziana Deering, as an honorary member of the class of 2025, the degree of Doctor of Humanities, honoris causa, with all of its attendant rights, privileges, and responsibilities on this 18th day of May in the year 2025. Congratulations. Congratulations. Dr. Deering. Could I ask Kasim Yarn to stand? Wonderful, wonderful. Kasim J. Yarn, you have dedicated your life and career in service to our nation and our veterans. Enlisting in the United States Navy in Jackson, Mississippi, the day after your high school graduation, you excelled in your military career, graduating from Boston University and becoming a commissioned naval officer who was deployed in the Mediterranean and the Persian Gulf. Your naval career brought you to Rhode Island, where you earned your master's degree in National Strategic Studies at Newport's Naval War College, and after additional deployments and increasing responsibilities with the Navy's 5th and 6th Fleets, you returned to the institution as a faculty member in 2013. Appointed in 2016 as the first director of Veteran Services for Rhode Island, you worked tirelessly to ensure that the state's veterans have the support needed to navigate the unique challenges they face. A key advisor to the governor, You advocate on behalf of these individuals and their families who have proudly sacrificed so much to ensure our freedoms. You have strengthened programs, fostered a culture of respect and gratitude, and had a profound impact on those who have worn the uniform, ensuring that they have access to the resources needed to thrive and succeed in civilian life. For your distinguished military service and commitment to honoring the role that our veterans, active service, Guard, and Reserve members have played in defending our nation, Salve Regina University hereby confers upon you, Cassie Yarn, as an honorary member of the class of 2025, the degree of Doctor of International Relations, honoris causa, with all of its attendant rights, privileges, and responsibilities on this 18th day of May in the year 2025. Congratulations. All right, bend down. Cody Keenan, can I ask you to come to the front of the stage? Cody Keenan, your career has been shaped by a simple yet powerful belief: words matter. Rising from a campaign intern in Chicago to White House chief speechwriter for President Barack Obama, you collaborated on speeches that inspired civic engagement and promoted the importance of being a global citizen. A graduate of Northwestern University and Harvard University's John F. Kennedy School of Government, your journey in public service began as an aide to Senator Edward Kennedy, and you now share your expertise in politics and current affairs as a partner at Fenway Strategies and as a professor at your alma mater, where you teach the next generation of writers how to harness the artistry and power of rhetoric with integrity and purpose. A storyteller at heart, your New York Times bestselling book, Grace, President Obama and 10 Days in the Battle for America, illustrates the extraordinary path you have walked, writing momentous speeches in partnership with the president that marked the history of our nation. Noting that being a speechwriter requires having a sense of empathy, you believe that understanding different groups of Americans and people around the world and walking around in their shoes is vital to your craft. Such affinity for humanity mirrors the heritage and tradition of the Sisters of Mercy that began with Catherine Macaulay in 19th century Dublin. For your contributions to American political discourse and commitment to shaping a more thoughtful, engaged democracy, Salve Regina University hereby confers upon you, Cody Keenan, as an honorary member of the class of 2025, the degree of Doctor of Humanities, honoris causa, with all its attendant rights, privileges, and responsibilities on this 18th day of May in the year 2025. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
I feel like I'm snubbing you. You are. And stay right here, and then we will. Wonderful. Today, we are not only honored to confer upon Cody the degree of Doctor of Humanities, we also have the privilege of having him as our 2025 commencement speaker. Friends, please join me in welcoming Dr. Cody Keenan.
Go Seahawks! Go class of 2025! Good, because I saw most of you at O'Brien's last night. That was a test. My wife and I acted our age and went to Buskers. I rode with Barack Obama for 14 years, which means I've written a lot of these, jam-packed with all kinds of wisdom, advice, inspiration. But I have been saving my best material for you. So let's go. To President Armstrong, thank you very much. Chairperson Murjowski's sister Therese, to Senator Reed, Governor McKee, Mayor Holder, to everyone in the Salve community and everyone who raised these graduates. I have been so excited to come spend this day with you.
and to receive an honorary doctorate. This is going to change things at home. I can feel it. Oh, doctor, the baby pooped. It's your turn. Let me know if you need some more wipes, doc. And you know what? Just because I'm up here and I just want to give a shout out to the pitches. That was beautiful. Shout out to all the pitches. And a shout out to your professors. As a professor, I can tell you we're just normal people of above average wit, charm, attractiveness, who feel a desperate inner need for our students to like us. So to those of you who nod along with everything we say in class, it's true, we liked you best. Now, as someone who teaches 22-year-olds, I take it personally when people rag on you and your generation. Sure, you're really annoying, but that's been true of every graduating class since 1946. But you've had a particularly tough go. You were born into a time of war. You were shaped by a Great Recession. The pandemic stole vital years. You are every day besieged by the dystopamine drip of social media, the steady deterioration of our climate, and a politics that, let's be honest, hasn't been all that inspiring since you were in middle school. And as it turns out, there's a tablespoon of microplastics in everybody's brain, which might actually explain our politics. But the point is, I know that it feels like there's nothing you can count on, like everything is up for grabs. But that too is true of every generation. My senior year began with 9/11, and it changed the way I saw the world and my place in it. When I graduated, there was no LinkedIn, no remote work, so I packed a bag and moved to Washington. I had no connections either, but I figured I went to a good school, I watched The West Wing, how hard could it possibly be? I saw a posting for an internship with Ted Kennedy, Senator Kennedy of Massachusetts, who was widely considered the greatest legislator alive. And I was talking with Senator Reid before this, and he said, don't forget, he was also fundamentally and often quietly kind. And I wanted that internship. So not knowing how anything worked, I Googled his chief of staff's name and called the Senate switchboard asking for her. They did not put me through. I did, however, talk to the intern coordinator who hired me over the phone. How awesome am I? Well, as it turns out, she'd later tell me she only hired me because it was 5 p.m. on a summer Friday and she was halfway out the door. But I was in the door. I started in a windowless mailroom making copies, getting people's lunch orders, walking the senator's dogs. But I worked hard and climbed the ranks, learning not just how a bill becomes a law, but how allies are made, how compromise is forged, how progress is won or stymied. I was even on the floor of the Fleet Center in Boston at the 2004 Democratic Convention when a state legislator from Illinois gave a speech that in just 16 minutes rocketed him from anonymity to the future of the party. Barack Obama, to this day, reminds me that he wrote that speech by himself. But here was someone who saw politics the way I wanted it to be, as an imperfect but an important endeavor where together we can do great things that we cannot do alone. Suddenly I wanted to write speeches for a living. Senator Kennedy let me try out a few for him, and when Obama ran for president, a friend connected me with his speechwriter who, come to think of it, also hired me over the phone. And it changed my life. Not because it led me to the White House, but because it connected me to a sense of purpose and a worldview and a family. Now, I can't help you get your dream job at 28. And you shouldn't want to, because then you're going to peak at 34, and then you're going to spend the rest of your life trying to figure out what you want to do, and it requires a lot of therapy and writing a book, and I'm just going to save you from that. But I can offer you 3 pieces of advice that will help you navigate this fractured world in a way that is true, that will help you slice through the murk of hype and grift and AI slop to find and create something real. Now, as a speechwriter, I'm often asked, where do you find inspiration? And the answer is everywhere. Scripture, Irish poetry, Dr. King, or in the case of this speech, Mexican slang, the kid on the White Lotus, and the t-shirt on an old drunk in Key West. And that's how I've organized my council for you today. Imaginemos cosas chingones. I saw that on a sign in the wall of a Mexican restaurant a few weeks ago. And loosely translated, it means, let's dream up cool stuff. And the key word there is let's. We, us, together. By my mid-20s, our troops were bogged down in Iraq. The White House was sanctioning torture, and New Orleans drowned in a hurricane. Reality was bleak. And when it came to some of the people running for president, so were our choices. But rather than tune out, we did something different. We took over. Dozens, then hundreds, then thousands of 20-somethings who believed in a better story about America dropped what we were doing and moved into strangers' basements and spare bedrooms in Chicago and Iowa and New Hampshire and eventually every state in the country, giving 2 years of our lives to actualize the candidate that we wanted. And it wasn't easy. In retrospect, it looks easy, but people forget that just 2 months before the first votes were cast, Obama was down by 30 points. We were taking an enormous leap of faith, not knowing how it was going to work out. But in return, he took a chance on us, a bunch of young people of all races and backgrounds, trusting us with more responsibility than a lot of other campaigns would. We went out and did the hard work of talking to strangers, changing their minds, earning their support. We worked 14-hour days for little pay and less sleep because we didn't need those things in our 20s. We just needed each other. After a full day, we'd go to cheap bars, make lifelong friends, even meet future spouses. We had fun. That was the point. Nobody wants to join a movement that's dour or naggy or self-loathing. The work of making this country a better place, no matter how long the odds, should be a joyous, righteous struggle that adds people to your side. That's how we won. I know you were 5 years old, but it was awesome. You can ask your parents. I've gotten to write for the last Kennedy brother and the first black president, and I wouldn't trade any of it. But when I think about success, I don't think about good reviews for a speech. I don't think about flying on Air Force One or Marine One. I think about celebrating together, popping champagne on the Truman balcony the night we won healthcare for ultimately 50 million people. I think about joining thousands of strangers chanting USA out in front of the White House the night Special Forces smoked Osama bin Laden. I remember watching friends propose to each other the night that marriage equality became a reality. And I think about the dozens of weddings and hundreds of kids toddling around, including mine, who don't exist without that campaign. And yes, it is true, Obama is vexed that none of us have named our kids Barack. But all the best memories I have of my 2,922 days in the White House have those friends and my wife at the center. Now, as President Armstrong said, I work at a company called Fenway. We're the best team of speechwriters in the world, writes the coolest stuff for the coolest people. I teach at my alma mater, sending the next great speechwriters out into the world. I found my people. Wherever your path takes you, make sure you find yours. The pandemic forced you apart for long enough, and social media and AI are increasingly designed to keep you that way. Reject that. Imaginemos cosas chingonas. Let's go dream up and do cool stuff together. And as you do, try to do it in a way that makes things better, not worse. That's my second piece of advice, a quick one, inspired by Lachlan Ratcliffe, the youngest sibling on season 3 of The White Lotus. Settle down, no spoilers, not everybody's seen, okay? But he offers his take on a Buddhist monk. He says, I like that he's all about how to be the best person you can be and how to go through life without making shit worse for other people. with apologies to the sisters, it's sound advice. If there were a Hippocratic oath in politics, don't make shit worse for other people would be a good one. Help, don't hurt. Do good, not bad. You have spent 4 years cloistered on these cliffs, studying the 5 critical concerns of mercy: the earth, immigration, nonviolence, anti-racism, women. It is safe to say those are not the critical concerns of our politics right now, at least not in the way they should be. Collectively, all of us, we have let the idea metastasize that America is a zero-sum game, that helping someone else inherently harms me. That's not true. It runs contrary to the best of our history. In an era when cruelty and cynicism are rewarded, it is counterintuitive, almost countercultural, to be generous and big-hearted and sincere. But it's also contagious. So even if you think nobody can be trusted, that everybody's out for themselves, then be the example that the rest of us need to follow. To quote President Armstrong, this is our time to show the world what a mercy education means, because the world needs us more than ever. So be proud to fight for the hungry, for the sick, for the stranger, for this planet, for the mother and child, for each other. People will follow you, and as long as you don't give up, neither will they. Which brings me to my third and final piece of advice for you today. I was down in Key West a few months ago. Our 9-month-old wouldn't nap, as 9-month-olds don't, so I took him for a walk. I stopped to grab a road beer. It's Key West. And I saw an old man sunbathing with a beer of his own. His skin was leather. His hair was long and ratty, his beard too, hanging down past his shoulders. But it was the words on his t-shirt that caught my eye. Going straight is not the same thing as going forward. Your lives, of course, will not and should not follow a direct, uninterrupted path. That's boring. Failures, and you will have them, will open interesting new doors. Breakups, and you will have them, will teach you something new about yourself. Leaps of faith might not work out. Shake it off and move forward. The 250-year sweep of America is undoubtedly one of forward motion. But that hasn't followed a straight line either. A few years ago, as President Armstrong mentioned, I wrote Grace. And it's the story of the most improbable 10 days in recent political memory. They began in darkness. A young man, self-radicalized on the internet and obsessed with the Confederacy, joined a Bible study group at a black church in Charleston and murdered 8 parishioners and their pastor. He told police that he wanted to ignite a racial civil war. But the families of those victims extinguished those plans pretty fast. One by one, on live television, they forgave the killer. The person who took the people they loved most in this world away. They practiced what their slain pastor preached. Obama asked me to start working on a eulogy that confronted our long legacy of guns, race, and the Confederate flag, and to do it all through the lens of Christian grace. Because who doesn't love to spend 3 days in a curled-up panic on the office couch? At the same time, my team and I have been drafting remarks for Supreme Court decisions that would land that week on Obamacare and marriage equality. And we didn't know how they'd go. Millions of people could lose their health insurance. Millions more could be relegated to second-class citizenship, being denied the chance to marry who they love. What it meant to be an American felt very much up for grabs in that moment. But on the 9th day, the Supreme Court upheld a right to health care. On the 10th day, it unlocked the right to marriage equality. And as we flew to Charleston that afternoon to eulogize a pastor murdered for the color of his skin, Obama told me, you know what, if it feels right, I might sing it. And he surprised an arena and the country with a chorus of Amazing Grace. And as we returned home and the sun went down on Washington, the White House lit up in all the colors of the rainbow. That was 10 years ago next month. To be there, in the middle of it, swimming in it, felt like America was escaping the restraints of our past and writing something new and exciting and even a little scary. And here's the important thing, none of it happened because of 1 week, or one president, or even one generation. We might have put those final dominoes into place, but we were the heirs to a 50-year movement and counting for gay rights, to a 100-year movement and counting for universal health care. 400 years of racial reckoning, and it still took a staggering act of grace from grieving families to convince the South Carolina legislature to bring down the Confederate flag that still flew over the State House and put it in a museum where it belonged. Progress on this journey, Obama said that final morning, often comes in small increments. Sometimes 2 steps forward, 1 step back, propelled by the persistent effort of dedicated citizens. Going straight is not the same thing as going forward. Sometimes you might take 5, even 10 steps back. All progress is fragile. All of it is inherently at risk. But when enough of us choose not only to protect our own rights, but the rights of others, when enough of us choose to care not only about our own children, but the children of others, to demand something more of ourselves, of this country, and of each other, that's when you feel that arc of history bending in the right direction once more. And that, to quote my old boss, is what hope is. It is not the naive belief that things will get better. It is the conviction that if you work hard enough, for long enough, things can get better. It's seeing the world as it is, and even when it breaks your heart, fighting for the world as it should be anyway. And I can tell you from experience, there is purpose and wonder and joy and love to be found in that struggle. So find your people and dream up cool stuff with them. Make people's lives better, not worse. And with compassion and conviction, humor and joy, boundless faith and relentless hope, never, ever, ever stop moving forward. Thank you, Salve. Thank you, Class 25. Congratulations.
Thank you for those inspirational words. Ms. Cheryl Mrzowski will now invite Dr. Armstrong to confer degrees on the candidates.
President Armstrong, on behalf of the Board of Trustees of Salve Regina University, I invite you to confer this year's baccalaureate degrees.
Dr. Armstrong will now confer the undergraduate degrees. All degree candidates, please rise. President Armstrong, I'm pleased to present the candidates who have qualified in all respects for the degrees of Bachelor of Arts in Science, Bachelor of Arts, and Bachelor of Science.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of the university, and upon the recommendation of the faculty, I confer on you the degrees of Bachelor of Arts in Science, Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Science, as you qualify under their respective curricula with all the honors, privileges, and responsibilities thereunto pertaining. Congratulations.
All graduates except those receiving the Bachelor of Arts and Sciences degree, please be seated. Salve Regina faculty Dr. Tara Brooke Watkins and Dr. Gabriella Papale will present the degree candidates to the president.
Will the marshals please escort the Bachelor of Arts and Sciences graduates to the stage? Esme Brennan. Haley Ann Cummings, cum laude. Renee Christine Doobie, summa cum laude. Vanessa Kimberly Gushora, cum laude. Alexandra Catherine Kelly, summa cum laude. Emma Louise McGrillen, magna cum laude. Grace Elizabeth Scholes, magna cum laude. Caitlin Elizabeth Snell. Jacob Aaron Stolberg, magna cum laude. Kate Celia Zangri, magna cum laude. Will the marshals please escort the Bachelor of Arts graduates to the stage? Jazly Alcantara. Emily N. Anderson. Livia Marie Armstrong, summa cum laude. Francesca Madison Arnone. Caitlin Alexandra Bailey, magna cum laude. Kyla Jade Bernhardt, magna cum laude. Grayson Barter. Cameron Maloney Baston. Gabriela Spazicas, magna cum laude. Riley J. Benjamin, cum laude. Jane Marie Benz. Casey Maeve Birmingham, magna cum laude. Ella Bigelli. Ashley Taylor Biggs. Lauren Haley Boone. Haley Autumn Boulay, magna cum laude. Mairead Fitzgerald Brickley, magna cum laude. Daniel David Bryan. Nora Cremens Brown, cum laude. Kayla Brundage, cum laude. Ava O'Donnell Brunick. Paul R. Buckles, Jr. Alexandra Maria Buonanno. Caroline Louise Burnett, summa cum laude. Tara Lynn Burns. Ava May Cafasso. Jack Devady Campbell. Allison Marie Candy. Isabella Marie Canaveri, magna cum laude. Madison Jean Capetta, cum laude. Ashley Noel Capoto. Leo Francis Caramore. Michael Anthony Catalano Jr., magna cum laude. Winter Colley. Jerry Cheatham. Alexander Joseph Cologne, cum laude. Natalie Ann Conover. Natalie Grace Cote. McCarty Elizabeth Cox. W. William Andrew Cox. Madison Rose Crapo. Runa Farahi. Abiana Francis Cruz. Riley Ann Dagnall. Emily Ann Davies. Marcello Alexander DeLucia. Jennifer Ann M. DeRozier, cum laude. Abigail Shannon DeTore, cum laude. Sean Dever, cum laude. Gavin Daniel Diaz, cum laude. Christopher Richard DeBella. Caitlin Deneen. Julia Elizabeth Doyle, cum laude. Mary Margaret Duffy. Reed Elizabeth Duncan.
Lauren Early. Elizabeth Ann Irwin, cum laude. Leah Rose Escato. Claire Elizabeth Faraday, magna cum laude. Colleen Michelle Fauché, cum laude. Aiden Joseph Figuera. Karen Jeneth Figueroa. Kayla Grace Finnegan. Madison Taylor Finnell. Ty Gallagher, cum laude. Kaylee Maria Garcia. Caroline Shea Goutreau, magna cum laude. Tiana K. Gianetti. Matthew Gibbs, cum laude. Grace Madeline Gilman. Isabella Jean Jimenez. Emily Renee Glory. Ashley Noel Golden, magna cum laude. Shannon Josette Gondoli. Alan F. Guevara. Margaret Frances Guidoni. Kaylin Shea Haddock, magna cum laude. Grace Elizabeth Heshy, summa cum laude. Jack Harding. Jennifer Michelle Harrison. Sydney E. Head. Ellie Grace Heath. Lillian Vale Hodge, magna cum laude. Sophia Christine Howard. Andy Rose Infantino. Roan William Dylan Iribaran. Ryan Scott Iritano. Omar Kaziz, cum laude. Michael Joseph Keating. Emma Elizabeth Kennedy. Mackenzie Erin Kirby, magna cum laude. Jillian Bella Kwiatkowski, cum laude. Roseanne Caitlin Lacey, summa cum laude. Emily Paige Lane. Annabella Rose Laviano. Trinity Hope Leet, summa cum laude. Emma Nicole Lierikis, summa cum laude. Hannah Elizabeth Lloyd, magna cum laude. Katerina Anna Rose Looney. Grace Elizabeth Magno, magna cum laude. Olivia Rose Mahler, magna cum laude. Madison Kathleen Mangano, summa cum laude. Samantha Elizabeth Mansoff, magna cum laude. Jordan Elizabeth Martell. Audrey Grace Martin, summa cum laude. Jenna Mackenzie Martin, summa cum laude, valedictorian. Connor Paul Matthews, magna cum laude. Jose Jesus Mayan Jr. Ryan Joseph McAvoy. Mava Ashling McCann. Genevieve Claire McClelland, summa cum laude. Tony Giovanelli McCoy, cum laude. Raymond V. McDermott. Timothy Ian McGuire. Owen Medeiros. Sarah Elizabeth Nicolay, magna cum laude. Rebecca Mary Morrison. Natalie Carmela Mulry. Elena Grace Murdoch, magna cum laude. Alexandra Neve Newsome.
Maeve McDermott Newton, magna cum laude. Anna Elizabeth Nolte, summa cum laude. Ellen Louise Emke, magna cum laude. Spencer William O'Reilly, cum laude. Harrison Robert Osgood, magna cum laude. Elena Dorothea Palmer. Abigail Rose Paritis, magna cum laude. William Nicholas Parisi. Grace Elizabeth Parks. Nicholas Anthony Pasacantando. Julia Thomas Paulo. Isabel Francesca Pazia, cum laude. John F. Pelrine. Audrey A. Pilat, cum laude. Shannon Rose Poggi, cum laude. Gabrielle A. Prenny. Anton W. Prohaska. Bryn Prothero. Grady Albert Provost. John Paul Ramirez. Hannah Faith Resendez, summa cum laude. Madison Grace Resendez, cum laude. Marion Somerville Riddle. Claire Roan. Sydney Jane Rooney, summa cum laude. Doing great, doing great. Emma Elizabeth Ryder, cum laude. Mia Eve Sabino. Olivia Ray Sacascio. Joseph Anthony Salute. Danielle Olivia San Germano, magna cum laude. Lillian Marie San Pietro. Ava May Schrager. Braden Q. Schuster. Andrew Joseph Scranton. Grace Jordan Seibert. Andrew Senecal. Jayla Amari Settles Akbar, cum laude. Paul Francis Shannon III. Maya Shaughnessy, cum laude. Lillian Grace Shea Duran, summa cum laude. Brooke Amelia Sider. KJ Smith. Mia Nicole Smith, magna cum laude. Catherine Steinberg. Lydianne Emerson Strange. Isabella Margarita Straza, magna cum laude. Savannah James Zamborski, summa cum laude. Kaylee Allison Tango, magna cum laude. Emma Kieran Teodoro. Maximilian Thaddeus Tower. Megan Lynn Trafford. Mariana Kathleen Trapani, magna cum laude. Kaylee Ann Trishman. Aiden Jeffrey Tucker. Emil Eric Tolberg. Emily Grace Turcott. Mallory Ann Tiamoke, magna cum laude. Melody Rose Uribe, magna cum laude. Sydney Michelle Valambroso. Natalia Isabella Vega. Victoria K. Venditto, cum laude. Michaela Jean Vieira, magna cum laude. Jenna Nicole View, cum laude.
Malin Elizabeth Wall, magna cum laude. Madeline Grace Wallant, magna cum laude. Patrick Danahy Walsh. Lauren Haley Warcup, cum laude. Camila Alexa Watts, magna cum laude. Shelby Victoria Weed, magna cum laude. Stephanie Laura Wills, magna cum laude. Shunsuke Higuchi. Sarah Winters, magna cum laude. Will the marshals please escort the Bachelor of Science graduates to the stage? Danielle Marie Abril, magna cum laude. Obeida Al-Shayeb, summa cum laude. Lily Frances Amaral. Lily Anessa Ainsley Purpura. Connor Arujo, cum laude. Barin Baromi. Caden Bodie Bailey. Dana Elizabeth Bain. Julia Anjali Baronello, magna cum laude. Mason William Barboni, cum laude. Matthew Robert Barnett, cum laude. Natalie Maeve Barros, cum laude. Sienna Barsis. Aaliyah Marie Begg. Anthony James Belissi. Morgantis Sophia Bello, magna cum laude. Sophia Grace Bertolotti, summa cum laude. Hannah Rose Bevilacqua. Daniel James Bond. Caroline Elizabeth Botello, summa cum laude. Christine Michelle Bottari, cum laude. Daniel Warren Bordeaux. Jillian Elizabeth Boucher, magna cum laude. Avery Victoria Bracha. Delia Rossi Braillard. Emma Ruth Breen. Alexis Celeste Broderick. Erin Mary Brown, cum laude. Nicholas Joseph Bonaconti Jr. Jack Thomas Butler. Hunter J. Cabral, summa cum laude. Caroline Elizabeth Catalina. Owen Callahan, magna cum laude. Nathan Robert Capodice, magna cum laude. Sydney E. Cardello. Anne-Marie Landry Carlson, summa cum laude. Jackson Pierce James Carolyn. Macdara Francis Casper. Catherine Grace Chadwick, summa cum laude. Christina Elizabeth Chafee. Natalia Anise Chantharangsi. Giabella Anna Childs, magna cum laude. Andrew T. Cochran, cum laude. Amelia Elizabeth Coe, summa cum laude. Alex J. Cohen. Victor F. Collin. Delaney Condon. Carmen Luis Confessori. George Thomas Connors, magna cum laude. Cassandra Hope Corman. Savannah Rose Corvo. JC Lynn Casciello. Cooper Michael Costa, magna cum laude. Ava Sophia Crispino. Ryan Cuddy. William Taylor Cullen. Quinn Robert Cummings.
Haley Starr Davio, cum laude. Ethan Garrett David, magna cum laude. Madison Faith D'Angelo, summa cum laude. Justin Robert DeBalzi, cum laude. Sienna Leah DeSico, cum laude. Isabella R. DeFelice. Francis Michael DeSario. Robert Otis Dimmick, magna cum laude. Luke DeSenza, magna cum laude. Logan Patrick Duhamel. Jacob O'Neill Eddy. Margaret K. Egan, magna cum laude. Sonia M. Eckloff. Olivia Cecilia Emolo. Cora Serene Engdahl, magna cum laude. Nicholas Joseph Phantom, cum laude. William Thomas Phantom, cum laude. Mia Angelina Farley, cum laude. Madeline Quinn Fernandez. Jamie Lynn Ferris. Nicholas Judge Faragine. Emma Arlene Field. Abigail Joy Figlock, cum laude. Sarah Miranda Fisher. Lillian Grace Fitzgerald, summa cum laude. Courtney Elizabeth Fleming. Abigail Mary Foley. Caitlin May Ford. Samantha Marie Franceschi, magna cum laude. Alexandra Carol Funk. Anthony James Galliotafiore, summa cum laude. Anthony Thomas Galindo. William Joseph Gallagher III. Thomas John Genji. Sierra Conchetto Gaudio. Brianna Faith Getzoff, summa cum laude. Irene Sophia Giannakopoulos. Connor P. Gleason. Madeline Grace Glenn. Lillian May George. Juliana D. Gomes, magna cum laude. Olivia Mina Gordon. John David Gorski. Abigail Ann Groff. Megan Rain Grant, magna cum laude. Ainsley Hope Gray. Akeem Isaiah Green. Sarah Ann Green, cum laude. Emma Marie Greenwood. Amanda Caitlin Greer. Akila Haydari, summa cum laude. Gabrielle May Hollywell. Lauren Elizabeth Hanna. Margaret Marie Hansen, cum laude. Sarah Walker Hauptman, cum laude. Justin Brooks Haverly. Jacob William Hernandez, cum laude. Sean Stephen Hodgson, magna cum laude. Abby Jo Hudgens, magna cum laude. Jenna Jo Hudgens, magna cum laude. Caitlin Concetta Hughes. Thomas James Hughes. Shidema Otu Ilum. Angelina Ivanov. Isabella Catherine John, cum laude. Gavin Charles Johnson, magna cum laude. Kathleen Grace Johnson, magna cum laude. Morgan Ashley Johnson. James Aaron Jolly.
Caden Troy Kanderka, cum laude. Bridget Maeve Kowecki, cum laude. Alexia Nicole Keating, magna cum laude. Caitlin Iris Kelleher, magna cum laude. Erica Vanita Kenavong, magna cum laude. Alan Harper Kim. Brendan Kim, summa cum laude. Sang H. Kim. Jack D. Kimball. Ingrid Kinder, magna cum laude. Zosha Claudia Kutsomb, cum laude. Joshua Jacob Kroon, magna cum laude. Kyle Patrick Kubicki. Shelby Lorraine Quokka. Kylie Elizabeth Lanteri. Sophia Lennon, summa cum laude. Joshua Roland Letelier, cum laude. Jamie Lilling. Haven Catherine Linehan. Mackenzie Claire Liphart. Avery Litka, cum laude. Brady O'Brien Logan. Marcy Olivia Lothian, magna cum laude. Kayla Rose Luzak. Megan Nicole Luddy. Brendan Madison. Alyssa Marie Giacomo, magna cum laude. Hannah Maley. Caitlin Marabello. Delaney Rose Merrick, magna cum laude. Isabella Grace Mastino. Ana Maria Sandra Mazzola. Stella Bell McCormick. Maggie May McHugh, cum laude. Samantha Alexis McCullough, cum laude. Madison Marie McDonald, cum laude. Ella Rose McGlynn. Kelly Ann McKenna. Maura Elizabeth McKinnon. Arthur F. McMahon. Connor Douglas McNaughton. Jessica Teresa McPherson. Amelia Grace Meyer. Isabella Grace Marola. Elizabeth Beverly Messineo, magna cum laude. Molly Jo Marecki, magna cum laude. Isabel Celine Michaud. Samuel P. Middleton. Megan Lillian Mikulski. Shay Patricia Minicucci, cum laude. Nawid Momand. Samantha Alyssa Moletti. Alexandra Grace Molfetto. Megan Elizabeth Moniz. Avalon Grace Morris. Haley Rose Morrison. Lily Grace Marone. Sandra Ann Moda. Casey Elizabeth Mata, summa cum laude. Alexander Valentine Bross Nicholson. Haley Paige Nimmons, magna cum laude. Callie Jennifer Nolan.
Thomas C. Olson. Audrey Catherine O'Keefe. Michaela Ashleen O'Leary, cum laude. Olivia May Ott. Emma Christian Woulette, magna cum laude. Braden Grant Paquette. Maya Gabriella Parody, summa cum laude. Veronica Helen Paulson, cum laude. Charles Joseph Pecknick, magna cum laude. Emma Ann Pereira. Chase Madden Peary. Megan Elizabeth Perry, summa cum laude. Kaylee Amanda Peterson, magna cum laude. Olivia Laura Philippon. Etta Michelle Phillips, cum laude. Tyler Joseph Pino. Lenny Pina Jr. Nolan Navarro Pina, cum laude. Rachel Marie Pollen. Joseph Connolly Powers. Carson Robert Prienti. Abigail Price. Caitlin Michelle Ramos. Kano Mensa Samuel Remitz, magna cum laude. Crystal Eileen Reyes. Gianni Antonio Rizzuto, magna cum laude. Victoria Elizabeth Royes. Charlotte Annette Rossetti, summa cum laude. Ashley Morgan Rourke. Samantha Joan Russell, magna cum laude. Isabella Stephanie Russo, summa cum laude.
Caroline Margaret Sanpietro. Emily Eleanor Santamaria, summa cum laude. Sophia Ava Scotto, magna cum laude. Thomas Charles Skolnick. Lily Fenora Slovak, magna cum laude. Kira Birch Spedden, magna cum laude. Brianne Elizabeth Shipman, magna cum laude. Ezekiel Jaden Spiro. Jake Stack, cum laude. Daniel Joseph Sheehan, cum laude. Jenna C. Stallbush. Grace Elizabeth Starosiak, summa cum laude. Taylor Sue Steves, magna cum laude. Justin James Sturt, cum laude. Rachel Nicole Stortz. Elizabeth Marie Seligmoller. Sydney Elizabeth Schieffer. Holly Claire Sullivan, summa cum laude. Shaylee Christine Sullivan, magna cum laude. Keithley Adley Sutton. Caden Tenkoppel, magna cum laude. Carly Ann Thorne, cum laude. Edie Elizabeth Threshy. Nicholas Mark Thurling. Ian James Tukene. Kateri Ann True, cum laude. Mia Angelina Saparlis, cum laude. Panayata Maria Veronis, summa cum laude. Sophie E. Vigent. Margaret Wainwright. Joseph Waleski, summa cum laude. Declan Thomas Wamsley, summa cum laude. Aiden Walsh. Brendan James Waters. Benjamin Weber. Grant Crawford Willow. Samantha Marie Winters. Braden Young, magna cum laude. Jason Patrick Zarin. Luke Benjamin Zesma. Selena Zhang. Damon Zimmer, cum laude. Dominic Paulo Zuccolo.
We would like to take a moment to acknowledge members of the class of 2025 who have been honored with awards within their respective academic departments. If you are a recipient of a departmental award, we kindly request that you stand to be formally recognized. I now invite all of the degree recipients to please rise. In keeping with tradition, I now invite you to move your tassel from the right side of your mortarboard to the left. The class of 2025, congratulations, graduates. Please remain standing. I am pleased to commend today's graduates to Ms. Maylin Patton, Vice President for Advancement, who will receive the class of 2025 into the Salve Regina Alumni Network.
With the class of 2025 already standing, I now invite all other Salve Regina University alumni present to rise as we bear witness to their transition into the Salve Regina Alumni Network. Class of 2025, I welcome you now as you officially become members of Salve Regina's Alliance of Alumni, who will always be united with this university and each other by shared experiences and friendships. You join those who aspire to live by the ideals of Salve Regina, carrying its mission forward. You are warmly welcome to the ranks of Salve Regina graduates. Congratulations.
You may be seated. Our president, Dr. Kelli Armstrong, will now address the Salve Regina University class of 2025.
Oh boy. Distinguished guests, honorary degree recipients, Salve trustees, faculty and staff, family and friends, and of course, the amazing class of 2025. My most heartfelt congratulations to you. And before I go further, let's just take a moment to thank your incredible families for all they have done to support you in your educational journey to bring you to this moment. Let me also acknowledge the seniors on our baseball team who brought Salve the first NUMAC championship, who are missing their commencement today because they are representing us in the NCAA regionals and they're going to the championship game. So go Seahawks. Since I've been at Salve, some of you may have heard me speak about my grandmother, Nana. She was a remarkable woman. Her parents were Irish immigrants, and although she was orphaned at a very young age, she was a relentlessly positive force in the world. I used to love to visit her in her little apartment in Dorchester, Mass, where she would brew endless pots of tea and Irish soda bread she would make that was so dense that it could double as a doorstop. Nana could make you feel as if there was no one in the world she would rather see at that moment. And my grandmother loved all of her grandchildren. She often told us how special we were. But as her first grandchild, I was given a particular title, Special Special. Class of 2025, I love all Salve students. This community attracts some pretty wonderful people, but your class is special, special to me. Some of the finest individuals I've ever met in the world are under the tent today. And I am just so excited to see how your life unfolds and the good you will do in the world, but it will be particularly hard to let you go. At many of the events this week during Senior Week, I've joked about perhaps creating a glitch in the registrar system, sorry Alyssa, so that we could keep you just one more semester. But that would be deeply unfair to you, especially to your parents, and wildly inappropriate. I think I would be put in college president jail for doing that one. But it has been hard to think about what Salve would be like without you here. Will it still be Salve? I'm reminded of a philosophical principle that I learned in college known as the ship of Theseus. And I particularly like thinking about this principle at Salve given our proximity to the ocean and all of our nautical references, like the Compass program. The ship of Theseus is a thought experiment that raises the question of whether an object that has had all of its components replaced remains fundamentally the same object. Theseus's paradox involved a ship. So if over time, but not all at once, every plank in the ship was replaced over the course of, say, 10 years, is it still the same ship? I've always liked the argument that it was, in fact, the same ship, that there was something that was, still a specific shipness to it, despite all of the changed components. Each component, by being a part of the ship, becomes infused with the shipness because it has been a member of that larger whole. I think the best institutions and communities function in the same way, including Salve. Salve still has that same Salve-ness from our founding days more than 75 years ago, despite being made up of different people. But being Salve just doesn't just happen. We count on our long-serving faculty and staff to be the keepers of the culture while also contributing to its growth. Every new leader, every new class of students leaves their mark on the community as well and is essential to both preserving the best of Salve while also pushing it to be better. At its heart, Salve is about caring more about the collective good of this community than our own individual gain. And this class of students, class of 2025, with so many great human beings, is the embodiment of that collective good. So, what are those constants about our culture, about our student body, that makes Salve, Salve? Here's my list of a few key Salve essentials, although any one of us might add to this list. I think you would agree that these elements are always part of our Salve ship, and they are derived directly from our Mercy mission. The first is kindness. There is a pervasive and universal kindness here that dominates our culture. It shows up in small ways. People at Salve hold doors open for one another, and in larger ways too. This is the class that during their own senior week took time to host a gratitude breakfast for Salve faculty and staff. I noticed the pervasive kindness of Salve from my very first days here on campus, and since then I've witnessed thousands of acts, small and big, that contribute to our unique culture. The second is service to others. I don't know of any Salve person, student, faculty, or staff, who has not been involved in some act of service. And on almost every corner of this island, you will find someone from Salve lending a hand to those in need. Salve community members do this almost reflexively as a given, whether it is spending their free time with children at the MLK Center, volunteering at the Potter League for our animal shelter, or the King House for our elderly neighbors. All of our athletic teams have worked together in service projects for the community, and it's no accident that even before our students begin classes at Salve, they spend a day in service. Your commitment and your work ethic are astounding, because I know that so many of you are serving as volunteers while you're also holding down multiple jobs and navigating all of your work as students here. It's mercy in motion, and it humbles me to witness it. And the third and last element that I would call out as central to our Salve culture is how we value each and every person. At Salve, every individual is truly seen, and there is an acceptance and openness to all members of the community. Salve is the kind of place that your faculty will reach out to you if you've missed classes, and that your fellow students will show up en masse to support a classmate in need. Salve may be the only campus in America where the head of the Young Republicans and the head of the Young Democrats are roommates. It's unbelievable. That's amazing. Here, we see the value of the human being first, even if our political views differ, only at Salve. Because the Salve students are deeply valued for who they are as individuals, they feel comfortable in the exploration of new and hidden talents. Recently, I had a conversation with the parents of one of our most accomplished student leaders, and they spoke about how much she has grown from a rather shy person who preferred to be behind the scenes to a now confident woman who is leading multiple organizations and mentoring other students. Salve truly saw her and her gifts and championed her growth every step of the way. So, class of 2025, I know that even as you leave this physical campus, you will take all of these elements that make Salve Salve out into the world with you. Never forget that your alma mater will always be your home, and our ship remains the same, even if you notice some new planks and some new paint. We hold deep pride in the incredible adults that you have become, and we are watching you with unabashed joy as you head out into the world to make a positive difference for others. And yes, class of 2025, you are special, special. On the back door of my grandmother's apartment, there was a short blessing that I read every time I left her home, and it was, May God give you the strength to face each day, the courage to walk through storms, and the wisdom to know you never walk alone. And may kindness and cheer light your way until we cross paths again. Congratulations, class of 2025. I'm so deeply proud of you.
Thank you, Dr. Armstrong. I now invite Sister Therese Antone, University Chancellor, to close our ceremony by calling forward our class of 2025 valedictorian, Jenna Martin, to receive the mace, and class of 2025 graduate, Ashley Caputo, to carry the mission statement. Come right up here, dear.
Well, are we happy today? You're happy, I'm happy. That's how it goes for me, anyway. It's a wonderful, wonderful day, and congratulations. I want to say that to you, but also feel happy, feel joyful, and feel a sense of satisfaction. You really have accomplished much, and with great, great pride. I look upon you with love and mercy, and I'm very, very proud of each and every one of you. And I know that as you go forth, making acts of justice, mercy, and love, constants in your life will be forever. And let me tell you from experience, and I've had lots of experience, it's wonderful to be a graduate of Salve Regina University, and I welcome you into the Alumni Association with me. The mace and the mission statement are very, very important in this university. The mace are to be carried out with the mission statement. It's a signal. It's a signal to you that you are carrying the ideals of this university forward in your life. I know you will always remember Salve Regina, and you will remember the words harmonious, just, and merciful. This is your charge as you leave this university. Work for a world that is harmonious, just, and merciful. How will you do that? There are some other words that you see around campus. And those words are there to help you to work for a world that is harmonious, just, and merciful. Those words are learn, lead, make a difference. Learning never ends. Learn something new about yourself, something you can correct, something you can make better. Learn something about someone else. Lead by good example. Stay positive, not negative. Stay positive in your life. And make a difference by giving something of yourself to someone else every day. Simple, sounds very simple, but when you really try to do it, and please, and I know I'm very confident that you will be carrying with you the real vitality, the vim, the wonderful academic experience, but the mercy and love that you have received here, that you will carry it forward in your life. So Salve Regina continues on through you. And the academic rigor that you have experienced here, carry it forward in everything that you do. Work hard, make a difference. It is my pleasure today to authorize a passing of the University Mace to the class Victorian, Jenna Martin. And the mission statement to Ashley Caputo, representing the student government. Your life's journey stretches into the future with a path filled with twists and turns that none of us can yet imagine. Salve Regina is known by its graduates. Today, as proud bearers of the ideals of our university, you join thousands of Salve grads around the globe who influence the future of this world. Members of the class of 2025, I trust and I pray that just as the MACE and mission statement are proudly carried in the recessional, you will carry the life lessons of Salve Regina University forever in your hearts. May the lessons learned here serve as your guiding markers as you encounter life's future. May you always travel the path of life in peace, with faith as your compass and love as your lodestar. Congratulations. God bless you always.
This concludes our commencement exercises. Would you please all stand as the president, the members of the Board of Trustees, platform guests, the faculty, and the graduates process out of the tent. The families and guests of the graduate are asked to please remain in their places until the entire procession has left the tent. Thank you and congratulations.